gratitude compare to pessimism? What are the benefits of gratitude, and are there downsides to gratitude?
I'm so glad someone asked about gratitude, because
really?
I think this topic is so fascinating, and especially the question, are there any downsides to gratitude? I'm not sure there are. I think, there's a lot of research out there about the benefits of gratitude increasingly, for health, for happiness, life in general. A lot of counsellors will recommend, gratitude journaling and these different practices. And I think in terms of how it fits with pessimism, maybe as a counter to our pessimism or a complement to it, I think one of the reasons we're often pessimistic about the future, or we think that, everything is terrible and it's always been terrible and it will always be terrible, is that we have quite short memories and historical memories. And so we don't always celebrate the wins and the progress that we've made in certain areas. So even things like world poverty, we're like, oh, there's so much poverty and there always has been, and that's true, but actually world poverty is halved in like the last 20 years. Things that do we know about the gains in certain areas? Because if we can celebrate those, then that puts us in a much better position, for actually working to make further progress in the future. And I think if I could say one more thing about gratitude, because it's such a fun topic.
Yes. There you go.
There's this wonderful video you can look up on YouTube, this experiment that was done where they got people to come in and write a letter to someone in their lives who they were thankful to. And people did that. They were tested they had a kind of happiness quiz before they went in, and then afterwards. But after they'd written down their thank you letter to someone in their life, they were asked to call that person and read it to them if they were still alive, if they were going to answer the phone. And everyone who did the exercise had a significant bump in happiness from it, but the people who were able to connect with the person and tell them that they were grateful had a much higher bump.
There you go.
Which I think is fascinating, because we can express gratitude to the people in our lives, but a lot of the things in life that we can be grateful for, things like a sunset or the birth of a child, or so much of it, we have this impulse of gratitude, and if you think there's nothing higher, there's no one to thank for that, then I think that kind of limits the benefits of that gratitude in a way. So it's not